Hello to everyone, all the truth seekers out there that are looking for balance, for inspiration, for guidance to find the truth that you are looking for and the life that you want. I am here to speak with you about an experience that I've just had and that left me shocked, not in a good way. I went to the shop earlier to buy something, and the owner of the shop had half of that shop closed and the lights turned off. He was saying that he's saving electricity. And I said, "Wow, that's amazing. You are caring about the environment. You care about nature. You want to reduce pollution. That is good. It's very good for you to do that." And then when I said that, he answered, "What? The environment? I don't give a about the environment. I'm only going to be here for a few more years. I don't care about the environment." And when I've heard that, I said to him, "But aren't you here now? Are you breathing now? Do you eat vegetables? Do you eat fruits? Do you have a garden? You are alive because of nature. You are alive because of the oxygen that we are receiving unconditionally every day. And you are saying that you don't care about the environment because you're only going to be here for a few more years." What if the environment would say one day, "You know what? I had enough. I had enough of you to abuse me, to take advantage of me, to burn me, to disrespect me. I had enough of all of you. So I'm just gonna stop giving you oxygen. I'm gonna stop giving you fruits, vegetables. I'm gonna stop giving you food. I'm gonna stop nurturing you and keeping you alive." What if nature would say that to us one day? She would have all the rights, considering what we have done to her for not for a few years, for millennia. We have been abusing her in many different ways. The oceans, we've been polluting them throughout the years. The land, we've been polluting it. The air, we've been polluting it. What are we doing to improve, to help Mother Nature? When are we going to be grateful for the unconditional love that she's been giving us from our beginnings on this planet? When are we going to see that she has been there for us like a caring mother, giving us her best, keeping us alive without asking for anything in return? And what have we done? We have treated her with disrespect. We have treated her badly. We have been burning her forests, polluting her waters and air. For how much longer are we going to do this to our home? This is our home. Our home is not our flat or the house or the apartment. that we live in. Our home is the earth. Our home is this planet. We live here. This is the home in which our children will live in. What kind of home do we want to live in? It is all down to us. We can create an environment in which everyone can enjoy, everyone can feel nurtured from. When you go in nature, you feel how all of a sudden all your negative thoughts disappear, the negative emotions that you are feeling are disappearing, and your state starts improving. Because as you are there, Mother Nature helps you, it soothes you, it's sending you calming energy, calming vibration to take away, to dissolve all that is making you feel uncomfortable without you asking, just by going there. Nature is keeping us balanced in a world filled with so much unbalance. And what are we doing for her? What are we giving her in return? She has never asked for anything, only to respect her. Only to respect her. She knows how to take care of herself. She is strong, otherwise she would have never survived throughout so much abuse. Because in a way or another, we've all been abusing her, more or less. Throwing things on the floor, on the ground, that the earth maybe takes hundreds of years or thousands of years to absorb and to dissolve. Containers, or by burning trees, cutting down trees with no use when we can use so many other materials that are even more resistant than trees and easier to grow. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up and see what we are doing to our home. This is our home. This is our home. And it's time to treat her with respect, with love, to be responsible for it. Same as she has been responsible for us, same as she has been helping us for so many years. Let's all work together as one and do as little as we can. Plant a tree. Don't consume as much electricity. Collect the garbage where you see it. Create fundraising that can help planting trees in different places. Anything that you are inspired to do matters, because the earth needs us now. The earth is going and has gone through a lot of pain because of us. No other species is creating harm on earth right now. We are. We are supposed to be at the top of the food chain. How are we at the top of the food chain if we are destroying this planet? How is that evolution? How are we the most evolved species on earth if our actions are destroying our home? How is that evolution? How is that enlightenment? How is that conscious behavior? It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up to reality. and take care of our environment. Take care of the environment that has been feeding us and keeping us alive from the beginning of life. It's time to treat each other with respect, to treat ourselves with respect, and to treat the environment with respect. It all starts with us, with our actions. We can't wait for the governments to do something about it, for other people to do something about it. We are here to do something about it. We are the change that this planet needs. We are the change that we need as a global community. We can't wait for others to act. We are not here to wait. We are here to co-create together as one, to create together a community of people that respect each other and respect the environment, of people that love each other, accept each other, allow each other to be free. We are not here to control each other, to tell each other what to do. We are not here to destroy the environment. That does not work anymore, because that comes back to us always. Our actions always come back to us, one way or another, tenfold. And that is because we are doing it to ourselves. The more harm we do against the environment and others, the more harm will come back to us. And not because God or the universe wants to punish us, no, because we are making an action, we are taking an action that is irresponsible, and that comes back to us. Same as when we take care of others, we respect others, we inspire others, we support others. That comes back to us as well. Then we have around us people that accept us, that appreciate us for who we are, and that allow us to be free, allow us to be who we want to be, who we choose and feel inspired to be. Let's take more care of each other. Let's take more care of ourselves. Let's listen to our intuition, to our inner guidance, and act in accordance with it, not against it. This is life. Your intuition is life, is your life talking to you, telling you, do this, speak this, be responsible with your word, with your actions. We can't say no to the life that we are anymore, because we are making ourselves suffer. We don't want to make ourselves suffer. We need to wake up to reality and start listening to our intuition. Start listening to the universe that speaks through our inner guidance and tells us what is the action that is for our greatest good and for the greatest good of all. Because you see, your inspired action creates your greatest good, and that has a ripple effect throughout the world energetically, and all the others are inspired to do the same. They have more strength to be aligned and listen to their intuition as well. So by helping yourself, by listening to yourself, you are helping humanity, you are helping the world, because your greatest good is the greatest good of all. And when I mean your greatest good, I don't mean necessarily houses and cars and material. Your greatest good as in to do what makes you happy, to do what you are passionate about. Because you see, people that are dying, they have taken this interview to people that were on their deathbeds, and they have asked them what regrets they have. And in all cases, all of them, they said that we regret that we didn't go for our dreams, that we didn't go for what we were passionate about. We were afraid that something bad would happen. We were doubting ourselves. All of them. Do you want to be one of those people on your deathbed? To have regrets about things that you felt throughout your life to do, but you stopped yourself? You allowed the ego to be in charge of you and tell you what to do? The ego only wants to keep you in suffering, in misery, in pain. Do you want that for yourself? If you don't want that for yourself, then start acting from your inspiration. Start doing what makes you happy. what you feel inspired to do, because we all have something to bring on this planet. We all have something, a gift, a piece of the puzzle to bring onto this planet. There's no one better or worse. There's no one superior or inferior. We are all the same. We are all life manifesting and expressing here on earth. We all have richness, abundance, and infinite inside of us. But we need to listen to ourselves and act from that inspiration every day, through every word and every action, so we can create that for ourselves. We can't wait for others to make us happy. We can't wait for others to create our life for ourselves. We are responsible for this life. We are responsible for this life. We are responsible for our environment, being at home, in your bedroom, in your living room, in your surroundings, your nearest park. You are responsible for your actions. And when you start taking responsibility for your actions, for your words, and start using acceptance, light, love, understanding instead, compassion, that's when your life changes, and the life of the people around you as well. You can't just take power from each other. You can't just start controlling everyone. So just because you feel that you are not in control of your life, you see people that control others, tell them what to do. They do that because inside of them, they feel that they are not in control of their own lives, and they don't have the courage to look within themselves and change what is no longer of service there. But instead they look at others and they see what is wrong with them. Or you are smoking, or you are drinking, or you are taking drugs. No, they are doing whatever they're doing because they want and because it's their choice. And no one has the right to tell them what they can do and what they cannot do. They are free beings. As long as they are not hurting the other, they are free to do whatever they want. Because by they going through what they choose to go through, they will learn what is harmful for them and what is good for them. And when they will learn, they will change their ways because they went through that experience. But if we tell one another what to do all the time, then no one is going to be able to have the experience that they want to have. Why? Because we are stopping them, because we are telling them as if we know best what is good for them. No, we need to start looking within ourselves and see what is good for me, what is not as good for me, what is hurting me. Let me start changing my own life. Let me look inside my own emotions, my own fears, my own anger, my own shadow, my own ego, and release that and deal with it. And then inspire the world through me doing what makes me happy, through me following my passions. That's how you inspire the world, not by telling them what to do. That is irresponsibility, and that is not respecting them. We are here to love each other, but first we have to learn to love ourselves. And by listening to our intuition and acting in accordance to it, that is self-love. That is freedom. That is respect for yourself. Because if you don't have all that for yourself, and if you don't allow that inner inspiration to break free, if you don't act upon it, of course, how else are you going to have any love or respect for others? You need to look within yourself and allow yourself to be free, and stop living in a prison of suffering, of pain, of fakeness, of superficiality. To stop lying to yourself and tell you that that makes you happy, that makes you happy. Nothing outside can give you everlasting happiness. Nothing. The more you run for outside pleasures, the bigger the pain inside becomes, because you first need to find yourself. You first need to break yourself free from all that pain and all those constructs of limited beliefs, of selfishness, of restriction. Break through that, because the kingdom of heaven is inside of you. It's not outside. It's inside of you. When you are finding your higher self, your true self, through the sea of emotions and limited beliefs, then you're going to be able to, from within you, from that infinite that you are, you will be able to create that onto the world. It's not the world that harms you. The world is only showing you what you have inside of yourself. The world is trying to teach you, consciously or subconsciously. The world is never against you. The world is never against you. Be open. The universe is trying to speak to you, to tell you what works, what doesn't work, what is good for you, what is not good for you. How are you helping others or how are you not helping others? We need to be open to the lessons of the universe because we are here to evolve. But if we stay like this in an armor and we say no, I'm not gonna change, I'm gonna stay like this because I was born like this, this is how I've always been, and I'm gonna always be like this my entire life. Well, then guess what? You will break yourself this way. That's how you get diseases. That's how things are happening to you. Not because someone is against you, but because you are doing that to yourself and you are resistant to change. Life is ever changing. Life is ever changing. And you are life. And if you stop yourself from changing, from evolving, you are hurting yourself. You are attracting diseases and negative, harmful situations to you. Because those are there to show you that you need to open to change. You need to look within. You need to change things that are no longer of service. Wake up. We are not here to lie to ourselves. This is the era of sincerity, of truth, because only with truth you will break yourself free. Only with truth you will have everything that you wanted and 1,000 times more. Because when you go for what you are passionate about, the universe gives you exactly what you want plus 1,000 times more. The universe wants you to be happy, but it can't help you be happy if you are stopping yourself from being free, if you are stopping yourself from what makes you happy, if you are throwing your own negative emotions on others. That is irresponsibility. Your own emotions are yours and they come into the surface because they need to be healed. They need to be looked at, not to be thrown at others. By being angry at the others, you're only enhancing the negative emotions in you and you're enhancing that poison in the other. We can't do that anymore. We need to each take responsibility for what we are feeling within ourselves. We can't be so weak anymore because we are not weak. At our core, we are infinitely strong. But we've been acting from weakness because we were unconscious. We didn't know what strength is. We didn't know how to deal with our emotions. We didn't know how to take care of ourselves and of each other. But now there's help. Now there is help all over the world for free, like this video. Help is available everywhere. It's about you making a decision. I want help. I want to change. I had enough of this life. I want to create a different life for myself. I want to be happy. If you don't make that decision, your life is not going to change. No one's going to come to your life. There you go. Your perfect life. No. God is not going to come from anywhere to do the work for you. You see, the universe is making 50% of the work, but you need to do the other 50%. That's it, just 50%. With everything else, we are being helped. The universe is for us. We need to listen to the lessons that the universe is trying to teach us, and we need to change and let go of the things that are no longer of service for ourselves or for the world, for our greatest good or for the greatest good of humanity. Now it's time for us to start having the mentality of unity, of oneness, to think like one planet, not like countries, not like groups of people that we are separate from each other and we hate each other. No, we are all one, and we need to start thinking for the greatest good of all, to live in harmony, to live in peace and acceptance and respect for one another, to be free. Allow yourself to be free by listening to that inner guidance that is talking to you loud and clear, through inside and through outside. Open up for your own salvation, for your own greatest good, for your own happiness. Listen to your intuition and act from it. Fear is not real. Fear is just an illusion. How many times didn't it happen to you for you to be afraid of something, of taking an action, and then after you took that action, You saw that the fear that was in your mind was not real, did not exist. It's different when you have a snake next to you, a poisonous snake, and is in a position of attack, and is ready to bite you. And that's when you are afraid of something that is real right there in front of you. That's when you run or you do something. But in the cases of changing your life and going for what makes you happy, going for your passions, there's nothing there. The fear is not real. The fear is just coming from the ego and from the mind and from the programs that you have in your mind to stop you from being happy, because that's all that the programs and the ego wants you to be not happy, because it feeds from your unhappiness. It feeds from your energy. Get past the fear and go for what makes you happy. You are here to be happy, not to suffer. And only you can change your life. The universe is helping you. The universe is helping you and is trying to help you always, sending you people in your life, sending you messages, speaking through you, through your intuition. It's trying to help you loudly. But you need to listen. You need to open up. You can't say that, oh, I've been in this situation, but I never had any help. No one has tried to help me. Have you tried to help yourself? Have you tried to help yourself to come out of that situation? Because there's always, no matter where you are, no matter at what level, no matter how much suffering you've been through, there's always one step that you can take now to come out of that suffering. You can't have all of a sudden everything just like that. You need to take that first step, because after you take that first step, the second step will be revealed to you. And then when you take the second step, the third step will be revealed to you, and so on. But you need to walk the path of your happiness. You need to walk the path of your freedom, of your intuition, of your inspiration. No one can walk it for you. You and only you. It's time to break free. You are powerful. You are strong. The universe is supporting you. God is supporting you. Life is supporting you. Don't sabotage yourself anymore. Break free from your own prison. It's time to let go of the past, learn from it, because whatever you've been through before, you've become stronger now. You've learned a lot more things about life, so you can deal with whatever will come tomorrow with a lot more wisdom, knowing from the past. Forgive everything, let go, and accept everything as it was. Act differently now. See what works, what doesn't work, and act differently now. Only you can change your life, and only you hold the power, infinite power. But you can't have it all just like that. Step by step, you will have more, because it's like a training. By you taking that first step, you become stronger, and you open another door. You go through that door, you become stronger, you trust more in yourself, you trust more in life, you trust that there is a force there that is helping you and is trying to guide you for your greatest good. You gain more wisdom, but it's step by step. It doesn't come all at once. Otherwise, it wouldn't be called evolution. It wouldn't be called growth. You are responsible for your life. We are responsible together for this planet, for making sure that's going to be here for forever. By taking care of it, by doing our part. Whatever small steps we can do now, whatever small steps we are inspired to do now, let's do them. If you are inspired to plant a tree, plant a tree. And the same goes in your life. Seeds. The seeds of your soul. Follow them. Plant them. It's time to be free. It's time to be you, the real you, behind the suffering, behind the pain, behind the limited programs. The real, infinite you. Open your own door and break free from the illusion. Save yourself. The universe is here for you, but you need to save yourself. You need to help yourself. You need to let that inspiration guide you. Don't stop yourself from being happy. Don't stay in misery anymore. That will never help you. Accept whatever you have in your life. Change it if you don't like it. Or stay in it. It's your choice. If that's what you want, that's absolutely fine. Stay in suffering, stay in pain, and absolutely surrender into it and see where it's going to take you. If that's what you feel like you want, see where it's going to take you. It's your choice. You can choose one way or the other. But if you had enough, if you've been through a certain experience for many years or for enough time, and you see that it hasn't taken you anywhere, but in the same place, in a worse place, it has been draining you, you have no energy, then you know exactly what is that giving you. Change your habits. Do things that when you wake up in the morning empower you, make you feel happy and free. If you like cooking, start cooking. If you like running, go and run in the park. If you like reading, go reading in the park. If you like writing, or if you like singing or dancing, or watching something funny to laugh, whatever makes you happy. Affirmations, whatever makes you happy, whatever you are inspired to do, do it. Because the food, the energetic food with which you feed yourself in the morning will stay with you throughout the day. It will be like a seed that will grow bigger and bigger throughout the day. And if you feed yourself with negativity, with laziness, with irresponsibility in the morning, your day, guess how it will be? Exactly like that. Why? Not because the world is doing something to you, the world is evil or the government is evil. No, because you are creating that for yourself. You are the creator of your life. You decide how you live your life. And in the morning is the most important part of the day. Your diet, eat what your body wants. Listen to your body and take care of it. Because your body has been taking care of you from the beginning of your life. Has been there for you, accepted you fully and completely from the beginning of your life. Now it's time for you to do the same for it. Not to force it to do things anymore, not to force feed it, or not to do, in other cases, exercises like to force it. Even though you see that your body is in pain, you still force it, you still give it a lot. Listen to it, work in communion with your body. It has a voice. Friends, people that are around you, if you don't like them, let go of them. Let go of them. Be with yourself. Be with nature. Nature helps you unconditionally, without asking for anything in return. In nature, you are in close contact with your true self, with your heart, with your intuition. So go there and feel inspired. Meditate, close your eyes, lie down on the grass, read whatever you feel. And you will see how, just in a few moments, you will be inspired. The step will be given to you as to what to do to change your life situation, to understand it, and know that at all times you are responsible for it. You can make it better or you can make it worse. You have help. You have helped. You are loved. The universe loves us. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here alive. Only the fact that we have life through us means that we are loved. Stop looking at the things that you don't have in your life. Oh, I don't have money, I don't have that, I don't have that. Stop focusing on those things that you don't have. Focus on the things that you do have. You have a life. You have a body. You have nature. You are breathing oxygen. You have water, Focus on the things that you have so you can get more of what you want. So you can get more abundance into your life. Abundance is not just money. Abundance is oxygen, life, food. That is abundance. Start with the things that you have. Start with a foundation. Be grateful for it. Every day when you wake up, be grateful for what you have. And you will see how just in a short amount of time your life will change. Before you go to bed, start visualizing. Start seeing the things that you want and feel the feelings that as if you would be already there, and you will have that, and you will be that self that you want to be. Work with yourself. Work with your mind. Tell your mind your truth. Don't let your mind and the thoughts that come to you to tell you who you are, to tell you what you can do. No, you are not a puppet. You are not a parrot that just repeats what the thoughts are saying and they just follow directions. No, you are creating your life. Let the inspiration create the life for you, through you, with you. You are creating your life. You are free, here and now, in this moment, not thinking of the past, not thinking of the future. Now, what can I do now to change my life for the best? What is now the action that is for my greatest good? What is making me feel happy? What do I love to do? Do that. Simple things, simple steps. You can't change, of course, just like that overnight, but start one step today, another step tomorrow. Do that. It is all down to you. It is all down to you, and you can do it. You have the strength. But if you haven't used it, of course, it seems as if it's not there and you are not strong. But you need to use it little by little so you get to access it more and more. Be courageous and face life. Life loves you and wants you to be free and happy and supports you with that. Look at the things that are good in your life and that are positive. There's always something, no matter where you are and no matter what you've been through. There's always good things in your life. Always. Look at that. Focus on that. Because that's what you want. If you want that, then you need to look at them. You need to be grateful for them. Because if you still focus on the things that are creating pain, suffering, the negative things, guess what you're going to attract? Guess what more you're going to perpetuate in your life? The same. The same. Why? Because you are thinking of it. You are giving your divine energy for that. What are you giving your energy for? For what you don't want or for what you want? What are your actions? Are your actions helping you be happy, free, or more addicted to something? Or create more pain and suffering? You are creating and you are the master of your own life. And you have guidance. It's not that you are lost somewhere and you don't know what to do. You have your guidance that speaks to you and tells you when you are at peace, when you are still. That's when you can find it. That's where you can be in contact with it in nature. And listen to it and see, what can I do now? Inspire me. Universe, God, soul, consciousness, whatever you call it. It all leads to the same place. Be free and be happy. It is all down to you. We are living in an era where everything is possible and the help is there. We have help everywhere, but we need to ask for it first. Say to yourself, I had enough of this and I don't want to live like this anymore. I want to change and let go of everything that is no longer of service and create empowering habits, create healthy habits, and do what makes me happy, do what I'm passionate about, step by step. No one has got straight here. You need to take it gradually, 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 gradually. And that opens up everything for you. But it's down to you. It's down to you. And only you can do it. Only you can make yourself happy. Only you can free yourself. only you. That's what I wanted to share with you. I hope that this video is helping you, each and every one of you that is looking for help, for truth, for salvation out of a certain situation that you are in. Help is always here. If you have any questions, leave a comment and I will answer. I wish you all the best. I wish you courage to make the decisions that you know that you need to make in your life. Now, don't postpone your freedom anymore. Don't perpetuate the suffering anymore. You have the wand, you have the magic wand. It's in your decisions, in your choices, here and now. Send you light and love and strength to go for what makes you happy, to free yourself from what is not who you are, for what is not for your greatest good. Be happy and be free. Now is the time.